Hello everyone, welcome to English Listening and Speaking class with Miss Anjar. In this video, we're going to look at some useful strategies and phrases for presentations. It is hoped that through this video, you can learn on how to deliver a good presentation. In a presentation, you should know how to do an introduction, effective openings, and in a separate video, you'll also be looking at expressions that you can use when you are in the middle part of your presentation. And then expressions you can use when you are describing visuals such as graphs, tables, pictures, or any figures if you have any. And then the expression that you can use when you are in the conclusion of your presentations. Next, you will be learning on how to make effective conclusion. And the last one is the expression on how to deal with questions. In this video, we'll only focus on the introduction. The first thing you have to do in introduction is firstly welcoming and greeting the audience. Secondly, introducing yourself. Third, saying your topic is, then explaining why your topic is relevant for your audience. After that, stating your purpose, and finally presenting the outline of your presentation. Alright, now let's look at the expression that you can use when you are welcoming and greeting the audience. So these are the expressions that you can use to welcome and greet your audience. So you can say, hello everyone, or good morning everyone, and welcome to my presentation. And you can use the other expressions. After that, you should introduce yourself by mentioning your name, position, or responsibilities. As you can see here, you can say, my name's and I'm responsible for, let's say your name is Muktiarya. So you may say, let me introduce myself. I'm Muktiarya from Budi Mulia 2 Senior High School, Indonesia. After introducing yourself, you should mention the topic of your presentation. You may say, in my presentation, I'd like to report on, or I'm here today to present. Next, the focus of my presentation is, so you should mention the topic of your presentation after these expressions. Then, you should explain why your topic is relevant for your audience by using on any of these expressions. For example, by the end of this presentation, you will be familiar with blah blah blah. After you explain the relevance, you should state the purpose of your presentation by saying, I'd like to present the results of my research, or the purpose of this presentation is to present the results of my research. Moving on, you have to present the outline of your presentation by saying these expressions. As you can see here, you may say, I've divided my presentation into 3 main parts. Or, in my presentation, I'll focus on 3 major issues. Or you may also say, this presentation is structured as follows. When you are presenting the outline, you need to use signal words for sequencing, such as first, second, third, and finally. For example, first I'd like to give you an overview of, second, I'll focus on next, then, finally, I'll deal with. If you want to tell the audience the duration of your presentation, you can say, this presentation only lasts for 20 minutes, or it will take about 20 minutes to cover these issues. In a presentation, there is a Q&A session, or question and answer. You can invite questions during your presentation by saying, if you have questions, feel free to interrupt me at any time. Or, if you want to have it after you deliver your presentation, you may say, there will be time for questions after my presentation. Okay, now let's move on to how to make effective openings. To make an effective presentation, it is important to get your audience interested in the first 3 minutes of your presentation. You need to hook your audience and cause them to pay attention to you. There are 3 ways to make an effective opening. First, give your listeners a problem to think about. Or you can give them some amazing facts. Or give them a story or personal experience. Alright, now we've come to an end. I hope you find this video helpful. Watch the other videos or useful phrases you can use when you are in the middle part of your presentation. See you on another video. Have a nice day.